Yeah, Cosmos, this is official. This is gonna be official gameplay right now. There's like maybe one other person on the server, but I'm just playing it for the adventure. Might honestly make our way to the bunker. Yeah, man. I just had some stuff going on with my old lady, and you know, just we had to take care of that. You know, it's unfortunate, but doing okay now. Doing okay now. So let me know if you can hear me pretty well, Cosmos, too. I don't know how well you can hear me. Excuse me. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Just, edit some stuff real quick. Yep, 720. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we had a little bit of a personal thing go on, but nothing I definitely don't want to say over stream right now, so I'm gonna need a knife, and we're gonna have to find a scientist. So we can find the briefcase to get to the bunker. Oh yeah, bro. Definitely. Definitely. We're probably gonna have to ditch the backpack at some point. Being I'm gonna ditch the ghillie suit at some point, being I'm gonna need a backpack because I'm gonna need a jerry can. With fuel and the glow plug to do the bunker quest, so take the pristine one. Why not? How you doing, Cosmos? How you been lately, bro? And yeah, man, I know, crazy, right? Finally hit 1K, dude. Okay, we already have a lighter. I'm trying to remember which way I need to go to get to the bunker. I'm sick. How am I sick? How am I sick? But then again, there's really not a lot of military places on this map, to be truthfully honest, that I can find like a big backpack at. Get rid of this big bright red one. There we go. I'm gonna need to look for water soon too. That's something else I'm gonna need to do very soon. Oh God, are you serious? So there's people, there's someone out there taking advantage and doing stuff like that. Are you serious? Bro, that's just sickening, dude. Like, how can somebody be like that, man? That's just sad. That's just sad, man. Like, no. Gather the light bark from a bush. Oh God, that's not good. Whoever that person is, dude, honestly needs to be reported. Because that is actually like genuinely sick. That someone would take advantage of something like that. That's pretty sick, dude, to be honest. Dude, that's no, man. That's wrong, bro. That dude genuinely needs to be caught and be reported for that. It's like, that's not right, bro. That's not right at all. No, I think we just do it on a short stream since I'm home today, this afternoon. Just do a quick stream. Why is it gathering this? I don't understand why it just genuinely wigged out doing that like that. That did not make any sense why it just did that. So water is going to be our next biggest concern right now. I guess we can throw this in there too, why not? Keep the fire going as long as possible. Warm up again. Get moving. Cosmos, do you know if anybody reported that guy for that or no? So what I need to do now is, from this point, I need to go straight to the mountain and try to gather some. Try to find the scientist briefcase, I guess. Be the next step. Nah, man, crazy enough, dude. Trying to report someone, I don't know. It takes a lot on YouTube. It takes a lot for them to actually like look into it and do something about it. Which is sad, because it shouldn't be that way. Yeah, most definitely. I agree, 100%. Most definitely. All that food out just in case, so we need it. No, I do not. I've not heard of that. So I'm gonna need to head north from here. North from here to get to the scientist's briefcase. Let's get rolling. Which, if I had a compass would be really useful right now. There's actually a water source not far from here, if I remember correct. Which I need to head to that water source because I'm going to need to top off my canteen. I could finish checking the town real quick for a compass. Not sure that I'll find one. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So the dad is still choosing to hang on, to hope. So let me guess, that's the channel that this dude is stealing the stuff from. Stealing the videos from, I assume. That's sick, dude. That's sickening, man. The fact that somebody could do that, bro. That's sickening. That's actually sickening that someone could do that. What you doing, Granny? Come here. So we're gonna make our way towards the volcano. See if we can find the scientist's briefcase. That's where we're gonna go. These towns are good for hunting gear. Definitely good for hunting gear. Come on. But first, like I said, we'll head up there real quick and grab some water. We're gonna need water. Not gonna last long without it. It's a shame. I wish I would have found a compass, but we didn't find one, so that's alright. We'll just head up there, grab our water, and then make our way to the volcano, start looking for the scientist's briefcase. Hopefully find a way into the bunker. Yeah, I did actually, and I think it's pretty cool. I did get to see the new EOTech Holo, man, and it's pretty sick, not gonna lie. The new EOTech that they implemented on official is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to find it. But I will be streaming for about another hour and a half because I have to go get my daughter from daycare. So just know the stream is going to go for about another hour and a half long. But this is DayZ official. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. The first time I looked through the new EOTech holographic site on official is I noticed that the sight picture, the reticle inside the sight, it's a little too thick compared to how it is in real life. They got it wrong. They may change it, who knows, but as of right now, it's yeah, it makes trying to shoot at range with it a little too difficult. Okay, so let's go get our water, which it'll be up here, and then we'll just make our way towards the volcano, like I said. Should be pretty easy to get to the volcano too from where we currently are right now on the map. Part of me wants to ditch the ghillie suit and just go for a backpack and stuff, because I mean we're gonna need fuel for the generator at the bunker, and also to carry out like any loot we choose to take with us if we even get there and get that far. We'll drink this real quick though. Top off with water, that way we don't have to worry about it for a little while. Yeah, they are. You're not wrong about that, they are. There's a lot they could do to change that, but I don't know if they ever will. There's something about official, man. When you geared up like this on official, it makes you feel good. And then you just like, oh, I can't wait to go on an adventure now. So if we head that way, we should end up going to the north, to the scientists, to the volcano. Yeah, oh yeah, they're not even nearly as big as they are in game. The one game I will say that does get the hollow sights right and the red dots correct is Tarkov. Tarkov's red dots and EOTechs are mimicked very well to the real life counterpart, like they really are. They definitely are. I have to give them that. In that game, they are depicted very correctly. I'm gonna need the food, so that's why I shot him. That way I can ditch this wolf meat. I had no choice but to survive on the wolf meat from the last time. Y'all watched me stream this official server. Because I decided to play offline for a little bit, off stream, and yeah, things went south. Oh shit. And here we go. Oh shit. Is that all of them? Is that all of them? I think so. Oh, there y'all go, everyone. That's the survival side of DayZ. That's why I love playing this so much, because you never know what will happen when it'll happen. You just gotta expect the unexpected. And there's a storm rolling in right now. So we're gonna have to find shelter and cook up this fox. So we at least have meat and food, and we have hit 1K subscribers. That is incredible. I truly thank you all so very much. It means the world to me. Thank you all so very much. I don't know if I can make a fire in that shed. I think that shed is a little too small. Can eat the potato at least. That is actually pretty cool. The first time I've crafted the fox headdress. Oh, and it's only a 2x2. Oh, I'm so tempted to take it with me. Get rid of the 1911. I don't even have ammo for that anyway. That way, in case I do decide to change it up and ditch the ghillie setup, I'll at least have the fox headdress to wear, so... Okay, what should we do? What should we do? Let's just keep going the way we were going. We'll keep going that way. I really hope we find the scientists, not gonna lie. Thank God this shotgun did not jam either, because it's damaged, so... That could have went pretty bad had this thing decided to take a crap on us. I probably could just follow these up. This will probably take me straight up. This should take me straight up to the mountain, to the volcano. So I probably could just follow these straight up, find the briefcase, and then we make our way back down south once we have the briefcase. Which the only thing we really need out of the briefcase is the glow plug and that bottle and the chelating tablets. So and then we'll just have to find a way to carry fuel, I guess. Okay, so everything's still in semi-good condition. Oh. Don't eat the brown snow. It's just the wolf meat. But you can counteract that with the multivitamins. A lot of people don't know. That's still a thing, unofficial. You can still counteract the sickness the predator animals gives you from eating the meat just by taking multivitamins. It'll counteract it. But this is why I like playing official. Yeah, even though there really isn't a whole lot of people don't really play official Sakal, but even still, it's just to show you guys the survival side of DayZ and like how brutal Sakal is and like how hard it is to thrive on this map. And to do it as a solo is a pretty big deal. I mean, in my opinion, it's a pretty big deal because this is a difficult map to survive solo. It really is. Sorry about that. So what we will do is we will take advantage of these houses real quick, and we'll make a fire here and cook our fox meat, and then we'll just keep following those back up to the volcano and go on the search for the briefcase. But seriously, thank you to everyone though who has made this journey possible to 1K subs. That's truly incredible. Thank you all very much. That is truly amazing, and that warms my heart so much more than y'all can even possibly imagine. Alright, we already have 10 chlorine tabs. Apologize too if I sound a little funky. I'm kind of have a little sinus infection going on right now, so if I sound like I'm talking through my nose, that's probably why. But I will be streaming tomorrow night though, so please make sure you subscribe and tune in for that so you don't miss tomorrow night's stream and any streams that I go live for on the channel. Because I typically try to stream every weekend. Okay, so that's another mag. Alright, so we've got another mag for the CR550. So now we have two 10-rounders. Alright, let's get to cooking this food while we have the chance. Was there a shirt or anything in here? No. Okay. So I'm gonna need to gather some bark. Gather 2 pieces of bark. And did that say we could gather firewood? I think it did. Yep. Plus another reason why I really truly love playing official is because official, you can kind of slow pace official a little bit. You can kind of just chill out, really just have an adventure on official. Where yeah, don't get me wrong, I love the modded servers, community servers, but a lot of them are more PvP focused, and a lot of times I typically like to just jump on some official, like really not too high pop servers, just to go and have like an adventure. Like that's really what I aim to do when y'all gonna see me stream official. Alright, let's get this bad boy lit. And let's get us some dinner. Like I said, I think there was maybe 1 or 2 other people on this server that I'm currently on. This one never really was, usually a high pop server. But, you know, good enough. So we'll cook one and then smoke the other 2. We'll hurry up, eat this wolf steak. And like I said, you can counterbalance this with the multivitamins. So this is still a thing. It's still doable. Like I had to do this in a pinch because I literally had like no choice. The little fox head. That's so cool. I love it. I love the little fox head dress. It's so cool. Like I said, if I choose to switch out the ghillie and go like backpack and stuff again, we'll at least have this to wear since it's best insulation. There we go. So we have that now. And then we'll have 2 more pieces and then we'll have a chocolate bar. And yeah. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good right now. We're sitting pretty good right now. As far as gear goes. But it feels good, man, too, like to play official and get geared up like this. Like it really does. It feels good. It really does. And like I said, if you really want a challenge, try playing Sakal solo. Try surviving Sakal solo and questing for the bunker solo. It's difficult. It really is difficult. But it's worth it. It's worth the try. If you really want to test yourself. Now, one big tip to remember is smoking meat versus cooking. Cooking will give you both hydration and energy. Smoking will give you more energy, less hydration, but it will also last longer. So just keep that in mind when you're cooking your meat in DayZ. We'll get this heat buff and then we'll get rolled into the volcano. I actually need to set my alarm to go pick up my daughter about an hour from now. Okay, that's it. Wish we had a compass though. It's a shame we don't have one right now, but sorry. I don't know what happened. My headset just decided to turn off for some reason. Let me know if y'all can still hear me pretty well. Kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, let's get going. Also, another pro tip for DayZ. Be careful when cooking inside of houses because the smoke from the chimney is easily visible. So you will make yourself seen. Rather than doing that, you can put your fire in the base of a tree, combine it to your inventory, and light it with matches or anything you have as a light source to kind of stay hidden, but a fireplace is faster. Now, I mean, obviously, if you're out in the middle of the open like this, in the middle of nowhere, okay, you can take the time and cook it, rather than sitting there with a stick in your hand and trying to cook it that way. Volcano should be up that way. So I have a compass to tell which way is north, but I'm pretty sure it's that way. I've heard the geysers so say erupt now, but I've yet to see one do it. I've yet to see one erupt, so I don't know how true that is. But literally just got attacked by a pack of wolves. Hopefully we don't get attacked by any more. Matter of fact, let's just do this real quick. If need be, we'll keep this piece of paper. Use as fire kindling, just in case. Later on. Now, I don't know if the scientists will spawn this far down, but I know he does spawn along the south side trail, and I believe the western side trail. On Sakau. I don't know how 100% certain that is. I don't know if it's changed with the recent updates or whatnot, but I guess we'll find out. Let me readjust in my chair. The ice pickaxe is basically pretty useless too, that you get from the scientist's briefcase. I think there's a lot more they could have did with it, in my opinion, to make it worthwhile, but, you know, they didn't, which is pretty sad. Like, if you got the ice axe, you should be able to technically break open frozen, like, ice lakes and stuff like that, like make a hole in it to where you can get water out of it or to fish. I think that's something they could have done, but, you know, they didn't. So, pretty useless, to be honest, in my opinion. The only thing really truly worth out of it is the glow plug, obviously, which is needed for the quest for the bunker, and then the chelating tablets and the canteen you get out of there that can drink the snow. So that's really the only thing worth even finding the scientist's briefcase for. Oh, I'm sorry. It also has tetracycline too as well. The pills like this. It also has these two in it, so there's that as well. So like if you need medicine, it has medicine as well. Are we gonna find the scientist's briefcase? I'm not 100% certain. We may. We may not. We'll see. I haven't really been trying to hard pack, hunt him down, like try to find him lately, but we'll see. And there she is. There's the volcano. Now the quest is going to be, once we do find the key, is surviving the glow plug, surviving with it, and getting to the south towards the bunker. That's gonna be the difficult thing, because I believe the further south we are gonna go means there will be bear spawns and wolf spawns. So we'll see how that goes. That's the fun part of the adventure. Going to the bunker is trying to make it there. Because things do tend to get more difficult the further down south you go. The temperature for some reason seems to get a lot colder. You run through food and water a lot quicker. Water is also a lot more scarcer to find. And pretty much everything down south is just out to freaking kill you. So but we already have the scientist's briefcase key right here. It's kind of glitched out, but we have it, so we just have to find him now. Which is genuinely not an easy task. You also have to be careful that the one other person or two other people on the server are also not trying to do the same thing I'm doing. I don't know if this is the side where he can potentially spawn. I don't remember if this is the southern trail or not. Because coming from the town where I came from, this is coming north, so we are topped off on shells, yeah. Okay. Just in case wolves or something spawn. Which I think there are potentially wolf spawns near the volcano, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think he spawns that way. I think he spawns more along this route and along the volcano. Oh, excuse me. Like along the side of it, I think. We'll see, we'll search it out. We'll follow the path down this way, and then we'll make our way around and follow the path of these that lead around the volcano back the other side. Which, once we do find him, we'll have to start going through our gear and getting rid of stuff that we don't need, because obviously we need the spark plug, the glow plug, I'm sorry. We need that, and we need the bottle, and the chelating tablets as well. Because that helps with the lead poisoning that you get from eating the snow, which is caused by the volcano. So supposedly the lore goes that the volcano erupted, which is why the snow is contaminated with lead. So if you eat it without having the chelating tablets, you get lead poisoning and your character will die. So that's how the story goes. Okay, so I don't think that is the way I need to go. I think I need to go back around this way. Go around the volcano, back on the other side. I want to say on the western side, possibly. And then search that side and make our way back around. I know there is a spawn point at a bridge that we're going to come across to our left for the scientists. I want to say it's like down there somewhere, I believe. Kind of is a good thing we got the ghillie suit right now where we are, because we can just duck in a bush if we need to. But I do believe that bridge is down there to the left. Pretty sure this is the way I'm thinking. I think it's a little further down though. I think it's like just over that hill right there. But Sakal is actually a beautiful map. It really is. Sakal is a really beautiful map. Oh, we've also got our head torch here if we go into the bunker. Forgot about that. That was another thing we needed, which we have that checked off the list. A light source. That'd be honestly crazy if we saw the one other person on the server, 2 other people on the server, running across the mountain with a freaking briefcase. They're absolutely insane. Which I think if you shoot the briefcase, you can damage it and ruin it and potentially ruin what's inside. Yeah, so we got a good little ways to go. We got to make our way all the way around that way. And then our search will begin again. Ooh, my torn shoulder muscle is starting to kind of agitate me a little bit. Thing's not fully healed yet, and I've been out the gym now for about going on 2 weeks now. But gonna have to get back into it again after these 2 weeks are up. So probably next week I'll start back with that. I swear I drank Red Bull just for the taste. Doesn't even do nothing anymore. I think because I've drank it so much in my life, it does nothing anymore. Okay, here we go. So this is where it starts back. So let's see, the bridge should be down here. Yeah, there it is. So let's go check that. Because that is a spawn point for him down there. And then we'll make our way back up, head back up that way, and go to the left. Ooh, the fur boots are already worn, and that was a pristine pair I picked up. Probably because of the terrain. Terrain will wear your boots down faster, pretty quickly. Okay, so unfortunately, no scientists right here. Alright, let's make our way back up. Or is it down here too? We could spawn like off this way. No, I don't really see nothing, so yeah, let's just head back up. And then make our way to the left. Hopefully we find him. If not, we'll find a good place to log off whenever I have to leave to go get my daughter. And then, depending on what I decide to do, if none of my buddies are online tomorrow night, I probably will just continue playing Sakal Official, to be honest. Only good thing about third person on official servers is it does make it a little bit easier to look for the scientists because you just kind of basically walk around like this and just scout up ahead. Which he'll be pretty obvious once you find him. He'll be very obvious once you see him. Hopefully no wolf spawns trigger because we are in a pretty much the wide open right now. Would not be ideal. Just have to stand our ground and pretty much fight them at that point. If they would happen to spawn. There's also a couple military zones around here too, but I pretty much got what I need gear-wise. So, really don't need the military bases. Really don't even need to bother with them, to be honest. And just be aware, for those of you questing on Sakal for the scientist, he will never spawn right on the poles. He will be off to the side a little bit. So he'll never be like right up on the poles. So just keep an eye out to your left when you're walking around in third person. Just kind of be looking off to the left side of you as you're walking. That is actually a good spawn if you get that spawn point right there. That is a really good town spawn if you're trying to quest for the scientist. Like, this is a really good spawn area if you get this, because then you can loot this town and that town, gear up, and then come straight up here and start questing for the scientist. So very, very good spawn point if you get that. Sun's probably gonna set soon. So if we don't find him along here, there is one other area I could go check potentially. He won't spawn down there. That's way too far off his spawn points, so he won't spawn down there, so don't even bother wasting your time checking down there. I'm trying to think if one of his spawn points is up there too, near the little shelter deal up there. Well, everyone, that was a little unfortunate that we didn't find him. So, uh, at the moment, I have to get ready to go get my little girl from daycare. So, I hope to see you all in tomorrow night's stream whenever I am live. That is Friday night, August 7th. I usually will start streaming around 9:30 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time Zone. So please make sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on that live stream and whatever adventures I may do this weekend. When it comes to DayZ, we may play official, we may play modded. Not 100% certain yet. All depends on what my friends want to do. So, with that being said, thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Much love to you all, and I will see you all